You cannot change your future, but you can change your habits. And surely your habits will change your future. That was a quote former president of the country, Mr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Very good morning to all my students. Today, with this quotation in our mind, we will begin our day and we will have to start our topic, that is Indian Constitution. This is the chapter, students. In this particular chapter, we are going to read what is constitution, why do a democratic country needs a constitution. In this particular chapter, we are going to study about the situation of Nepal, the problem that is associated with Nepal. The country is facing different challenges related to the framing of the constitution of the country. Also, we are going to study the key features of Indian constitution that are going to help you in your future. Following are the features: parliamentary form of government, separation of power, federalism, secularism, fundamental rights. One by one, we are going to see these. Let's start. The very first question associated with this chapter is, what is constitution? Constitution is a set of rules and regulations which are applicable to all the people equally. Because we know that a country can be run only through some rules. Without rules, in absence of rules, a country cannot be run properly. And these rules and regulations are equally applicable to all the people. Whether a person is a prime minister of the country, whether a person is a common normal teacher or a laborer, all the rules are applicable to all the people equally. A constitution serves as a set of rules and principles that all persons in a country can agree upon as the basis way in which they want the country to be governed. Yes, at the time of framing our constitution, people have different wishes, different aspirations, different dreams, that what kind of constitution do we have, what will our role, will we be safe in our country or not. So that was a challenge before the Constituent Assembly, and definitely they just took all the things in their mind and made one of the finest constitution in the world. The constitution of a country defines the nature of the country's political system. What kind of country you are. If you are a monarchy, a democratic country, a dictatorship rule, anarchy, and any other kind of government. So constitution just displays what kind of identity you people are having. Let's see the situation of Nepal. Struggle for democracy in Nepal. Nepal is our neighboring country, and we all are aware that it is a very small country. Initially it was a Hindu country, but right now they are claiming that Nepal is a secular country. But it was suffering from the foundational challenge of democracy. What is that foundational challenge? Okay, how to remove the rule of monarch and how to establish democracy there. It was a monarchy. Constitution of 1990 clearly reflects the final authority rested with the king. Means the people tried earlier also during 1990s that they will have a democracy in their country. Yes, however, they framed some kind of constitution also, but that constitution clearly reflect the final lawmaking authorities and final decision making power rested in the hands of the king. Means it was not a true democracy. People in the Nepal, they fought for the democracy, and it was a long journey from 1990s to 2006. Nepal now succeeded in putting an end to the king's power in 2006. They tried to form the constitution also, but it was not an easy task for them. Till now in 2020s 21, we can see the constitution is not properly applied in the whole country. but still Nepal is not able to form the constitution properly, because constitution is there and it is not satisfying all the people of the country. So still the country is facing a challenge of acceptance of the constitution in the country. Still many people believe that there should be some addition in the constitution of the country, so that every person in the country will be able to accept that. Now, why do we need a constitution? क्या जरूरत है ऐसे constitution की? What happens if constitution will not be there? Definitely, it was required. That's why it is there. In absence of a constitution, we may face few challenges. What are those challenges? Maybe government can misuse their power. Powerful people, powerful institutions, they can misuse their powers. In absence of particular rules and regulations, strict rules and regulations, discrimination can be made by the people, powerful people, easily, because constitution ensure that dominated groups does not use their power against the poor or less powerful people. Constitution provides safeguards against the misuse of power by the government. Constitution ensures protection of the fundamental rights of the people. Also, Constitution protects the minority from the exploitation of majority and ensure that minorities will get equal opportunities in the country. These are very important reasons that our country needs a constitution. Now, the basic features of Indian Constitution. What are the basic features? We do have parliamentary form of government. Students, this is very important question. This is asked, various times in your school examination, and definitely in the competitive examinations also. The parliamentary form of government is the first feature. Federalism, separation of power, secularism, and fundamental rights. These are the different features. Now, we will study about these basic features of Indian Constitution in our next module. Till then, make your concept strong, study hard, revise properly, and see you in the next video. Thank you.